Next up, we're talking about another South Carolina Gamecock. This time it is Demetrius Knight Jr., the linebacker. 6'2", 245. He's one of the older prospects in this draft class, 25 years old, but I think he brings a lot of good things to the table that will translate, honestly, pretty well to the NFL. You can see all of his stats there. What are his strengths? Well, he has good size and a good frame. 6'2", 245. That's what NFL teams are looking for. He's a very physical athlete. He flies around. He's not afraid to go through you. Like I said, decently athletic. He's a sound tackler, too. There's a lot of linebackers in this class that are just not very good finishers. That's not Demetrius Knight. If he gets the opportunity, he is typically wrapping up. Now, the weaknesses, he does sometimes let his eyes get the best of him and over-pursue. Like I said, 25 years old, so a little bit older. So what is his ceiling? I think it's a little bit lower. He's just not a premium athlete, so you're not looking at him getting a whole lot better. What you see is what you get right now with Demetrius Knight, but I think a lot of NFL teams could use a guy like this in their rotation.
No, it's a loss of 5. Trying to bounce outside, unsuccessful.
That game.
And the man, see if you can find your tight end.
Pavia tries to run for it.
2 plays before a potential field goal attempt. Klubnik buys some time. It wasn't picked off.
Bama only 1 of 4 today on 3rd down. Here's a 3rd and 5. Milrow with Kennard chasing, more pressure, and they get.
The dual threat quarterback fakes inside. He wants to throw it under pressure. The Gamecocks are there. There's a fumble. Carolina picks it up at the 35. And that's
both these teams doing a nice job in terms of winning that battle every week. Inside handoff goes to Alexander, and
with momentum on its side now, playing without its leading rusher, Le'Veon Moss, and E.J. Smith dropped for a loss.
Let's go, baby. Love number 2 when he makes plays like that.
3-man rush. Pavia underneath. Pass is caught. Only a few yards.
Like it at times, but not in the first half today.
Definitely looked like it in the win at Texas. Amari.
Stretch to Noel. It's turned over.
A lot of beef. The Clemson backfield. It's Maffa. Gotta go, and I'm not sure. I don't think so.
If you're looking for just a very solid linebacker on day 2 who's going to raise the floor, but maybe not necessarily the ceiling of your defense, I think Demetrius Knight is a phenomenal pick. I would for certain add him to my team. He's going to bring you a certain level of stability into the middle of your defense, which is really important. So for me, he got a score of 62.42. That's good for a middle of the 3rd round grade. The consensus has him as a middle of the 3rd round prospect as well.